And a good day, ladies and gentlemen, from Theme Park Tempo, back at it again in Branson, Missouri for day 2 of Silver Dollar City. I was blown away yesterday. Absolutely the best theme park in America. I haven't ventured out most of the world, but in my honest opinion, it felt even better than going to Disney, better than Universal. It was such a wonderful bliss experience yesterday, and we're back at it to do it again today. Welcome to Theme Park Tempo.
Every day, theme parks on my mind. Ride the big coasters, leave the world behind. Theme park tempo, loving every ride. Theme park tempo, feel the thrill inside. Feel tempo, stream it every night. Theme park tempo, stop me, ride the light.
It is just gorgeous all around, even the entranceway. And what Silver Dollar City does effectively, it really transports you to an outside world. You don't feel the hustle and bustle of everyday life while you're in here, which the theme park is supposed to do, in my opinion. Sadly, that's not the feeling of Disney anymore in the last few years, but they have it here. And it's not just my claim that makes this the best theme park in America. Literally, it is voted on by everybody else. They have the claim for the #1 theme park in America here at Silver Dollar City. I was actually blown away yesterday at the Marvel Cave tour we did. We did sign up for the Lantern Tour. Now, the Lantern Tour isn't free like the rest of the cave tours are. It's only $15 though, so it's really not anything crazy price-wise to do it. So yeah, I'm very excited for that. We've got about an hour or so to kill. I'm gonna try to find a comedy show right now. And there's one more coaster credit we need to get here. You honestly could come here and not do a single ride and still have a whole day at Silver Dollar City. There's so much to do. All these shops are excellent. Got a blacksmith working here. And we found the comedy show. Very nice.
You flip the tube over to get the bottle to become the glass. You're wondering, how does he do it? I cheat. I use an extra bottle. That right there, that is my extra bottle. I don't even like to use a glass. I only like bottles. So there's a bottle, there's a bottle, there's a bottle, there's a bottle, there's a bottle. And this is, of course, known as the glass and bottle trick. But then I got into magic. And I bought a book that taught me how to take a dollar bill and make it into 4 quarters. Of course, when I say that, people aren't super impressed. But this bill never leaves your sight. And these are the 4 quarters of that dollar bill moved around. That is a real dollar bill. It has not been cut up and then glued back together. No, it has been turned inside out. And what was on the outside, that border, now dead center. I'll walk this up and down so you can see it. The one that was all in the middle is down in every 4 corners. The president on each side used to be in the middle. Yeah, all 4 quarters. And this is a real dollar bill.
In fact, that's my dollar bill I just gave him.
So I'm going to hand it back to the person I borrowed it from. I want
Thank
you to
you.
check that out. Is that a real dollar bill, yes or
What
no?
How?
Yeah, magic. So anytime I do his trick, I like to say thank you, Harry Anderson, for such a great trick, but I also want to say thank you for letting me borrow your dollar bill.
You're welcome.
Just like that.
Appreciate it.
That is my favorite round of applause. It's like, what big deal, do the bottle to you. Yeah. I run to my car, I slam the door. And I shot a gun right there, apparently, as well. Boys, I start the car and I floor it. Shift basket, put the rock right inside. 3, 2, 1, it is gone just that fast. And that is the vanishing rock. Nobody knows where it is. You asked to see that, keep that in mind. You are so close. All I have to do is give it a very tiny tap. I'm not going to, but I could. All right, wow, I hit that one there. I got a lot of people to get through. Let me see if I can get it, here we go. I got it right there.
And just sat through the comedy/magic show here. That was excellent. It was funny. It was interactive. Highly recommended. And it was a bit of a sad story, but very, very influential. Yeah, that was. And just getting out of the comedy/magic show now, and that was a lot of fun. It was super funny, and it was interactive with the crowd, and the sleight of hand was amazing. So yeah, definitely recommend that. That was a good time. Now, according to, not Silver Dollar's website, but the Roller Coaster Database Time Wait Queue website my buddy Corbin uses, time traveler is only a 10-minute wait. I don't know if that's true, but we're going to try it. They don't actually have posted queue times outside of the rides here. That's one grievance. Let's give it a whirl. Beautiful queue. This was packed yesterday. It is empty today. This is nice. There's no wait whatsoever. I mean, a little bit up there, but it's nothing crazy. Oh, there's more queue up top. Well, we'll see. Not even super stoned off of it. Yeah, literally just about a 10-minute wait. Not bad at all. I am just in awe at this station. It's so beautiful. So well themed. And that drop right out of it is excellent. An even better ride today on time. Which we actually got a night ride later tonight. Now you're a good theme park if you have a year-round Christmas shop. Christmas Hollow here. Oh wow, this is beautiful. You guys know me, you know I love a good Christmas celebration. It's so quaint in here, it is lovely. Let's sit by the fireplace. Nativity scenes. So they have this Christmas shop that's just beautiful. But I gotta send you these. This whole tree is just nutcrackers. Please keep moving. Swinging Bridge. This looks fun. Miller's Bridge. And just after this, we're actually gonna head over to do the lantern tour of the caves. Oh wow, oh, this is cool. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Cool. Alrighty folks, we're gonna time to take our cave tour, the lantern tour today. So you go when you come in the park, that's off to the left here. I'm guessing those are the lanterns we get. We're all set.
Keep your tickets with you. Okay. 130 years ago. We look really good for our age. It's all the water, makes you look young. You're gonna love it. But on our lantern tour, be advised, how we get down into Missouri's deepest cave is by foot. We're going to be descending down 500 stair steps and steep ramps. On the cave tour, you are going to be walking, bending, and stooping for a half a mile, burning off a third of a funnel cake. Something to look forward to, yeah.
So we just got briefed for the tour. I'm actually not going to take you guys down because it's going to be pitch dark and you can't see anything, but I'll show you and share my thoughts on it obviously after. But yeah, if I can't show you anything and it's from what the tour person just told us, it's going to be very pitch dark, so I'm not going to take you guys down for my safety as well. So sorry, but I'll tell you at the end. Just finished with the lantern tour. It was really fun. Yeah, a lot of the areas were dark. But it was really cool to actually explore the cave and see it in a different way than we saw it yesterday. But yeah, it was an hour and a half. Our tour guide was very knowledgeable. Highly recommend. $15.
You guys want to turn and look behind you, back car, up down the tunnel.
looking inside, I'm not sure if it's a buffet or family style, but either way, it looks good. The Molly Mills restaurant here, $21.99. Not too shabby. Yeah, let's go check it out. The inside of this restaurant is beautiful too. Very country feeling, very homey. There's actually a second level up there. They have some kind of... Ah, that's cool. Failure is the path of least persistence. Fantastic. Lunatic. The hobby. This place has so many hidden in and outs. I love it. Luck is what you have left over if you give 100%. Now, I don't normally blog my food when I come to parks, but that is the best theme park mac and cheese ever in the existence of humanity. Oh, it's so good. Kettle corn shop here. We got a bunch of different, obviously, kettle corns and snacks and treats, and I might have to get something. I might just all types of brittle. I might get something then. Although I just ate. Burner, I think it's prepared. Not working now, but looks like it is homemade, obviously. Aunt June's Copper Kettle Candies. More of these cool shops and it seems to be made in-house here. Fire in the hole. So many ins and outs. You could literally shop all day here. This glass we only showed you yesterday doesn't look like they're active right now. Part of the park we didn't get to explore yesterday. Heart of the Ozarks, giant tomato can. All the houses are so beautiful here. Actually learning in the tour of the cave, this actually used to be an actual living and working city back in the day. There's a lot of history. I don't want to bore you with it, but definitely read it up. It's lengthy, the history too, but it's really, really cool. Definitely read up on it. Heritage Hall looks interesting. The shooting gallery is closed. Lame. Oh, these balls are cool. Heading now down to the Grand Exposition. Very, very World's Fair vibes. Absolutely. I don't know if the World's Fair was here. I think it was in St. Louis. I want to go with. I'm not sure. The Magnificent Wave Carousel, it's called. That's a really good name for it. And our last coaster credit, this little tiny kid coaster. Looks like you got about a 10-minute wait or so. The Grand Exposition Coaster Rail Ride. An electromechanical rail ride. Interesting. Let's give it a whirl. Got some teacups back here. Beautiful gazebo for them too. Here we go. Grand Exposition Coaster. They have elephants back there. Hashtag not Dumbo. Typical layout. Crazy. Wonder if it's a 1 lap or a 2 lap special. The World's of Fun Kitty Coaster was only a 1 lap special. I didn't get it. At least you get 2 on here. Okay. Coaster credit $2.97, the Grand Exposition Coaster. Ain't nothing really to write home about, just a credit. Nice little family ride though, for sure. Yeah, the gondola, the pirate ships back here, those look cool. The elephants seem to be operational now. Fancied our way to the fire area. I didn't get that firework in yesterday. I walked right past it. We're gonna head over to Fire in the Hole. Give that a wait. Really enjoyed that dark ride / coaster. And I'm gonna see if I can take it on today because people were filming yesterday and didn't get yelled at for it. There you go. Doesn't seem to be that crazy of a queue. Yesterday was all backed up here. Pretty much right inside the board. It's not horrible. But this is actually technically an RMC. It's not your crazy RMCs, but RMC did manufacture it. Love theming in here. So there's actually a posted signage, and I took my phone out at the beginning, and the attendant said, you can't film. I guess I just didn't yell at the person yesterday who was filming, so I'm sorry I wasn't able to provide you a POV. It is what it is, unfortunately, but yeah, great, fantastic, dark ride coaster, highly recommended, definitely a pinnacle of this park. Even the bathrooms are just so beautifully done. Headed to the back area of the park now. Okay, one last ride in the RMC Beauty, known as Outlaw Run, my coaster of the park. There's not a bad ride here, though. There really isn't. I didn't feel like getting soaked. I would go on Mystic River Falls. I'm good on that. The SNS Power Swing is very well themed. It's gonna be quiet in this area. We're at Outlaw Run. I love that signage for it. It's pretty bad. Badass. So I'll say badass sign. And this seems to be a walk-on. Very nice. Oh yeah, there's empty rows available. One train out, let's do it. Just got absolutely annihilated there. What a ride, Outlaw Run. The inversions are great, and what I love about it, at the end, instead of like an actual brake run, it slows you down with two very slow and very wonderfully hang-time barrel rolls. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Love Outlaw Run. Decided I'm gonna take a ride on the train. Do this lovely topiary. Love me a good theme park train ride. Now this is a merry-go-round because it has bears and rabbits and horses. Merry-go-round. Here we go, Silver Dollar Line. All aboard. This is such a beautiful park. I know I keep saying it, but I'm gonna keep saying it because it's so beautiful. Alrighty, we are stationing the train. Ready to rock and roll here.
For medical emergencies only. If you pull the cord, the engineer stops the train. Paramedics and security are dispatched, and we are on hold for a very long time. So please don't pull that cord unless there's an actual medical emergency. And I said, howdy, y'all.
Howdy.
That's a lot much more gooder. Good evening, y'all. This is Dr. John on the back of the train here, and I'd like to be the first to welcome you to the Frisco Silver Dollar Runners. $50 holler. Great place to take a gift around the old-timey carousel. Jump around on the trampolines over at treetop trail, or stop over at Barrett's to Holler and get yourself a little banner for the ride home. Make sure to check out all those games before you leave today. Over there to your left-hand side is going to be a green two-story building. That there is the Silver Dollar City Saloon. Home to some of the longest and prettiest lakes in the Ozarks, and that is just on our bar stools. Belly on over there for a good old-fashioned root beer float, and enjoy yourself a good old-fashioned saloon show while you're at Rivertown Smokehouse. Mystic River Falls here is our half-mile-long river rafting ride with over 200,000 gallons of water in it, and that's the tallest family fun drop in the Western Hemisphere at over 65 feet. There was a big chicken. Now, folks, some of you might have noticed that I didn't make any comments there about the original fire and hole that was off on our left-hand side. Now, for those wondering why that might be the case, that's because after 51 years in service, that fire has finally been put out. However, though, I have been notified that there is a new fire ablazing somewhere else here on the park, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later on in our journey.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, but welcome to, let's call that stuff old frog water.
Those are live actors, that's cool.
Always saying, Johnny, give me now. One sip of that stuff will teach you how to. 2 sips will turn you a Kermit Shady Green, and 3 sips left.
It's like a ride itself.
This is Pottersville, Missouri. Now, Pottersville is the smallest city here in the state of Missouri. For those wondering how the population went from 4 to 3, that's because the Pottersville dog ran away the other day.
It means you're gonna swoop down on your
drop you
It
over
actually takes you back
165
and around, does like a
feet,
loop and
drop you
back
over 65
on the other
miles an hour,
side.
and you upside down a grand total of 3 times. Outlaw Run's really good, guys.
Come on, Outlaw Run past by. No.
Now I do need to remind you all, please keep all alarms, hands, legs, feet inside the train at all times as we are about to go through Speed Mary's Tunnel. Say, folks, I got a good idea. All right, also, here we go. Team competition. Cars 1 and 2 screen. Cars 3 and 4 screen.
That's a nice shot of Outlaw right there.
Alright, I say that was pretty good. Got hollering cat just right there. Y'all, I'll tell you what. If you're hollering, you'll find these rides may shut down for weather or maintenance related purposes. So always check the silver dollar activity app to see what rides are open and closed as well as their wait times. Fire in the hole!
Fire in the hole!
We may go from one side of the park to the other, but those pesky ball numbers still set the city ways, and the fire chief needs volunteer firefighters to help them. Okay, everybody, get ready. All right, here we go. Car 1, way to say howdy.
Howdy.
Car 2, way to say howdy. Cars remain seated. The engineer's going to stop and apply the brakes, so we have a tendency to jerk and roll back a little bit.
One station
That's all
train, I like
perfectly
it.
normal. I'll let you know when it's safe to get off the train,
That
but
was
we're
nice.
not
That
where
was
we need to
doable.
be yet, so everybody please remain
Well,
seated
right,
and
like 30
please
minutes.
wait.
They have an 80s tribute cover band going on. Sounds awesome. Didn't get to make the show, unfortunately, but you can kind of see it from here.
Okay,
And give another whirl here on the Flooded Mine boat dark ride. Sure. A pretty fun experience yesterday. Deep into the dark hours. Been a while since I've been at a theme park at night. Oh, there's something on the boats, yeah.
If you need to rebalance your boat, just gently slide to the left or right.
Hurry up, Fred. Get up the road before the guard wakes up. Hurry up, Fred.
It's about right footage there, guys, from the Flooded Mine. 5,200. There's a little different scores than they gave us yesterday, so I'm not sure if all the guns work out the same kind of scoring. But yeah, still fun time, fun ride nonetheless. Now, do note, there are a lot of these cute little shops. Unfortunately, some of them close around 7, 8 o'clock, and they're not open all night. Which, I mean, I get labor, etc., but at least they are open during the day. Now, they told us something about the general store that it actually sits on the site of, like, the old one back in the day. Pretty cool, though.
That energy simmer down here.
It looks closed. Is it? Yeah.
Get louder.
So the B&M Steel Loop and Coaster Wildfire. Yeah, pretty much a night ride on. It's gonna be beautiful overlooking the mountains. This is the most scenic coaster here. Not the best, but it's a nice layout though, for sure. Wildfire. Right this way. Beautiful lit up barn here. Beautiful. Time for a night ride here on Wildfire. We didn't get to see the queue yesterday because we were using the Trailblazer Pass. Very nice queue. Wow, very impressive. Excellent detail right there. This cool thingamabobber. Gonna fancy yourselves a third row ride here on Wildfire. Let's get it done. Have a beautiful, beautiful night ride there on Wildfire. Impressive layout, nice and smooth. And actually, it's 25 years old. It opened up in 1999. And it really holds up to his age. They definitely take care of their coasters in this park, for sure. Wildfire.
I'm so glad you're here today. 'Cause tomorrow I might have to go and fly away.
Gonna fancy yourselves a ride here on Powder Keg. Really enjoyed it yesterday. Actually has a switch track section that vertically brings you up, like on a horizontal slant. I mean, Powder Keg. That's a good darn thing. Few we didn't get to see yesterday. Fancy it right here in Powder Keg. You see this is Whip Hill, the whip station. Sorry, station, the switch track, sorry, as it launches you out. And honestly just had what might be the best night ride I ever had on a coaster in Powder Keg. The launch, it takes your picture on the launch, and the brightness of the flash is so bright, it actually blinds you. And you can't see for like a good 5 seconds, and then you just throw it into this airtime hill. It's amazing. Gonna try to jet over and fancy ourselves a night ride on Outlaw Run, and then time travel before the park closes. It's 9:17, we got 43 minutes. I think we could do that if we hustle. Time for a good old ride in the RMC. Outlaw Run. Because unfortunately our minutes tick down until the end of the park close. And I don't want to leave. I really don't. This is how I used to feel at Disney at the end of a vacation. Thank you, Silver Dollar City. Seriously. Look at that beautiful lift hill, all lit up at night. Again, I love that sign. The Run of the Outlaws. Here's Silver Dollar City. So the operator just announced that there's a big possibility that we might get a firework ride. His fireworks go off at 9:30. It is 9:25. There's a train out now. These gentlemen in front of us, and then us. So we might just walk out and get the firework ride. Now I know you just said Powder Keg was my favorite night ride, but holy hell, Outlaw Run takes the cake. That was just beautiful. Now unfortunately we didn't get any fireworks. I'm not sure exactly where they're going off. Oh, I hear them maybe. But yeah, you don't see anything past the lift hill. You go straight down into darkness, and if I haven't ridden this coaster before, I would have no idea where I was going. Yeah, you don't see the layout at all, and that is wild. That is a night ride and a half. Beautiful here at Silver Dollar City. There are the fireworks going off. Lovely. What an end to a great 2 days here at Silver Dollar City. This is such a bummer though, coming down and leaving the park. I've never been this impressed, ever. And this has really brought back something that I thought was long lost in me, and that's my inner child, really. Yeah, feeling I haven't had since I was a kid at Disney, and I'm 34 years old, and Silver Dollar City was able to give me that, and that is truly a beautiful thing. I don't know who this little guy is, but he looks cool. A little Silver Dollar City bug.
I knew they had a bunch of weird bugs in Missouri because the zoo at St. Louis has a really cool insectarium.
These lovely signs for their attractions here. It's a nicely themed gift shop as you exit. Homemade fudge. Lots of homemade jams and jellies and different types of foods here. Really is truly the world's best theme park. And it's so much more than that too. The Ozarks and Marvel Cave and all. It is lovely. Beautiful mural as we leave here. Americana out this way. And we're not going to be waiting on that tram line. We're going to walk back to our car. And unfortunately, that's going to be a wrap today, guys, here from Silver Dollar City. It was a wonderful time taking you to this world-class theme park, my new favorite theme park in the world. Yeah, it was such a blast. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like I said, I appreciate it better than Disney, in my opinion, quite honestly. I'm going to come back here time and time again. This is not a first one-and-done visit for me, for sure. No, I will be making trips to Branson, Missouri every year at least. But yeah, as always, guys, if you like this kind of stuff, give me your favorite like and subscribe down below. Until then, we'll catch you guys next time.
Theme Park Temple, loving every ride. Theme Park Temple, feel the thrill inside. Theme Temple, stream it every night. Theme Park Temple, stop, beat, ride the light.